Welcome to AI for GIs, Introduction to Artificial Intelligence. This is Class 9, Ask Sage, Department of the Army's AI infrastructure. The Department of the Army recognized a critical vulnerability. Single-vendor AI platforms created operational risk. When that vendor experienced outages or capability gaps, military operations slowed. Traditional approaches tied mission-critical capabilities to one company's technology roadmap. The Army needed a multi-model, multi-classification solution that prioritized mission flexibility over vendor convenience. This class examines Ask Sage's strategic importance to DoA operations, including FedRAMP High, IL5, IL6, and top-secret authorizations, model-agnostic architecture, secure RAG workflows, and automation capabilities across 33-plus plugins. Understanding this platform reveals how the Army transformed AI from experimental tool to mission-critical enterprise infrastructure with a $49 million 5-year investment. By the end, you will know how to navigate Ask Sage across classification levels, implement secure RAG workflows, evaluate model selection strategies, and design automation workflows while maintaining CUI/PHI compliance, capabilities that enable mission success across the complete security spectrum. I'm Dr. T. Justin Webb. Let's begin. 5 objectives for today. Explain Ask Sage's importance to the Department of the Army. Navigate Ask Sage across 3 classification levels, IL2, IL5, IL6, with 4 security authorizations, FedRAMP High, Impact Level 5, Impact Level 6, and planned top-secret certification. Implement secure RAG workflows with dataset management and model context protocol integration for external data sources. Evaluate 4 AI models, GPT-5, Claude 4.5, Gemini 2.5, and open-source alternatives for operational scenarios across different classification environments. Design CUI and PHI-compliant automation workflows that solve complex mission problems while maintaining federal security standards. The problem was clear. Vendor lock-in created mission risk. Single-vendor platforms tied critical capabilities to one company's technology roadmap. When that vendor experienced outages, military operations slowed. When capability gaps appeared, units had no alternatives. Traditional procurement approaches forced organizations to bet everything on one technology stack. That bet became a strategic vulnerability. The Army needed flexibility, multi-model support, multi-classification access, no single point of failure. Ask Sage emerged as the solution, the first comprehensive model-agnostic platform designed specifically for DoD's security requirements across all classification levels. Ask Sage achieved what no competing platform accomplished: comprehensive authorization across the complete military security spectrum. FedRAMP High for commercial and CUI environments. Impact Level 5 certification for NIPR and secret collateral workflows. Impact Level 6 authorization for SIPR operations. Top secret certification planned for 2026 deployment. May 15, 2025, the Army Enterprise LLM Workspace launched DoA-wide on SIPR networks, providing widely available secret-level generative AI capability. December 8, 2025, Defense Health Agency authorization marked another milestone. Ask Sage became the first IL5 generative AI platform cleared to handle protected health information. That opened medical and personnel applications previously impossible under existing authorizations. No competing platform held this comprehensive authorization portfolio. Scale matters. Ask Sage supports over 30,000 Department of the Army users across 27 federal agencies, with unlimited token access. June 18, 2025. The WI Chief Digital and Artificial Intelligence Office and U.S. Army awarded Ask Sage a $10 million first-year contract, expanding to a 5-year indefinite delivery, indefinite quantity contract valued at $49 million. The unlimited token allocation model changed the economics. Organizations purchased tokens once and deployed them across IL2, IL5, IL6, and eventually top secret networks based on operational needs rather than arbitrary network boundaries. Combatant commands received dedicated access codes. CDAO CENTCOM, CDAO INDOPACOM, CDAO UCOM, providing unlimited tokens. Cost ceased being a barrier to experimentation and integration. The return on investment validated itself before the contract's first year concluded. The Army Enterprise LLM workspace processed and reclassified 300,000 personnel descriptions within 1 week of its May 2025 launch. Manual processing would have required 5.7 years of continuous human effort. That represents more than 50,000 labor hours saved through artificial intelligence automation. Do the math. 297 times faster than manual processing. This case study demonstrated how generative AI eliminates administrative bottlenecks that traditionally consume enormous human resources, freeing personnel for higher value strategic work rather than repetitive data processing. Access points enforce security boundaries while maintaining consistent user experience. 5 classification-specific environments. Unclassified commercial at chat.asksage.ai accepts email, password, or CAC authentication over public internet. Impact Level 5 military at chat.genai.army.mil requires NIPR connectivity and CAC PIV card authentication. IL5 civilian personnel access through chat.civ.asksage.ai using NIPR and account-based authentication. Impact Level 6 demands SIPR network access with mandatory CAC PIV authentication. Planned top-secret deployment follows the same pattern. Pay attention to this. GenAI.mil and GenAI.army.mil represent entirely different systems, different models, different capabilities, different authorization scopes. Confusing them leads to incorrect assumptions about available features. The CDAO partnership provides unlimited token allocation through special access codes entered during account setup. The interface organizes capabilities through key components. Use case-based model picker, simple extraction, complex reasoning, code generation, rather than forcing technical understanding. Deep Agent Toggle activates advanced research mode. Model context protocol tools enable Microsoft 365, GitHub, and custom integrations. API access supports programmatic integration. Python client library simplifies workflows. Organizations migrating from OpenAI-based code use the OpenAI-compatible endpoint at /v1 chat completions as a drop-in replacement. Model availability varies by classification level based on government cloud provider authorizations. IL2 commercial tenant offers the widest selection. OpenAI models include GPT 5.2, GPT 5.1, GPT 5, GPT 5 mini, GPT 4o, GPT 4o mini, and GPT Image 1 for image generation. Anthropic provides Claude 4.5 Opus, Sonnet, Haiku, and earlier variants. Google contributes Gemini Pro 2.5 with its unprecedented 1 million token context window, Gemini 2.5 Flash with image generation, and Veo 3 for video. Emerging providers include xAI's Grok 4, AWS Nova Lite, and Mistral variants. Critical limitation: several IL2 models lack CUI authorization. GPT Image 1, Grok models, and experimental features remain restricted to unclassified work only. Impact Level 5, FedRAMP High environments provide robust commercial model access through government cloud services. Azure OpenAI Gov supplies GPT-5 series with full CUI authorization. AWS Bedrock Gov delivers Claude 4.5 models alongside Nova and Mistral. Google Vertex AI Gov provides Gemini Pro 2.5 and Gemini 2.5 Flash with government authorization. Impact Level 6 SIPR environments offer more limited but operationally critical models. OpenAI's GPT-5 Mini, GPT-4o, and GPT-4o Mini became the first models available on SIPR in May 2025. Anthropic's Claude 4.5 Sonnet joined IL6 in December 2025. The fundamental selection principle: deploy the cheapest model that meets requirements. Token costs accumulate rapidly at scale. Organizations defaulting to the most capable model for every task waste budget. Ask Sage's model-agnostic architecture enables critical operational capability. When GPT-5 experiences an outage, users immediately switch to Claude 4.5 without workflow interruption. This flexibility eliminates single point of failure. Track record: GPT-5 became accessible within 2 hours of OpenAI's August 7, 2025 announcement. Claude 4.5 models appeared immediately upon Anthropic releases. This responsiveness provides strategic advantage. Retrieval-Augmented Generation solves the fundamental limitation of pre-trained language models. They know nothing about your organization's specific data. Large language models trained on public internet content cannot answer questions about internal policies, operational orders, or proprietary technical documentation without accessing that information. The mechanism: Ask Sage ingests documents into vector databases using embeddings, mathematical representations that capture semantic meaning. When users query the system, Ask Sage searches the dataset for contextually relevant passages, combines that context with the user's question, and sends the integrated prompt to the selected language model. Dataset creation follows standardized naming conventions that enforce security controls. CUI datasets require the CUI-prefix, for example CUI operations or CUI battalion opords, to trigger classification enforcement. The platform uses CAC PIV card authentication to verify that only authorized personnel can create and access CUI datasets, implementing technical controls that prevent accidental information spillage. Protected health information authorization currently limits to GPT 5.1 and later versions, available only to Defense Health Agency users for medical applications requiring HIPAA compliance. The platform accepts multiple ingestion methods. Web interface supports direct file uploads. API endpoints enable programmatic ingestion for automated workflows. Built-in plugins provide specialized ingestion for specific data types. Dataset permissions implement role-based access control across 3 levels. Read allows queries but prevents viewing source files. Edit grants query capabilities plus file additions. Admin provides full control, including sharing. Ask Sage provides over 33 plugins and agents organized by functional domain. Acquisition category includes 6 plugins for defense contracting workflows. SAM.gov Search queries the System for Award Management database. SBIR Proposal Assessment evaluates small business innovation research applications. USA Spending Award Details and Award Comparison analyze federal spending patterns. 3 automation plugins transform bulk processing capabilities. Iterative CSV prompting processes each row in a CSV file with the same AI prompt. This enabled the 300,000 personnel description case study where each record required individual processing while maintaining consistent output quality. Iterative zip prompting applies prompts to each file in a zip archive, supporting bulk document analysis across hundreds of files. These plugins enable mass email generation, automated report summarization, and large-scale data transformation tasks that would consume months of human effort. Coding category provides 5 plugins for software analysis and development. Git repository analysis and Search GitHub repository enable codebase examination for vulnerabilities, coding standard compliance, and technical debt assessment. 2 connector plugins integrate live data sources beyond static file uploads. The Elasticsearch plugin queries enterprise search indexes, enabling RAG over real-time data warehouses. The PostgreSQL plugin executes direct database queries, connecting AI capabilities to operational databases for logistics, personnel, and intelligence systems. Deep Agent provides autonomous research combining web search with RAG. This advanced mode conducts multi-step research automatically. Query the dataset, search the web, synthesis findings, generate comprehensive analysis. Token consumption, 500 to 1,000 tokens per Deep Agent session. The toggle activates enhanced reasoning capabilities that go beyond simple question and answer interactions. Deep Agent breaks complex questions into subqueries, researches each component, validates findings across multiple sources, and produces integrated responses. Use cases include competitive analysis, threat assessment, policy research, and technical investigation, where comprehensive information gathering matters more than speed. Token management proves critical. Maintain context around 20,000 tokens for most workflows, though compliance scenarios can exceed 3 million tokens. Extended context models become necessary for high-complexity automation. What you'll be able to do after this class: navigate classification-appropriate environments, know which URL provides which models, understand authorization boundaries, recognize when to escalate classification levels, implement secure RAG workflows, create CUI prefix datasets, configure role-based access controls, ingest documents through web interface and API, query datasets with classification compliance, evaluate model selection for operational scenarios, match model capabilities to mission requirements, optimize token costs, switch models when primary options experience outages, design automation workflows that maintain federal security standards, use iterative CSV and zip plugins for bulk processing, integrate Elasticsearch and PostgreSQL connectors for live data access, deploy Deep Agent for autonomous research, deploy protected health information workflows when authorized, maintain HIPAA compliance for medical applications, use only authorized models for PHI processing. These competencies enable mission success across the complete security spectrum. Bottom line, Ask Sage represents the Army's commitment to AI infrastructure that prioritizes mission flexibility over vendor convenience. First comprehensive model-agnostic platform authorized across all DoD classification levels from IL2 through planned top secret. Proven operational efficiency, 297 times faster processing, more than 50,000 hours saved in initial deployments. Enterprise-scale deployment, over 30,000 users across 27 agencies with unlimited token allocation model. Secure compliance infrastructure, RAG with CUI and PHI authorization, CAC PIV authentication, technical isolation controls that enforce classification boundaries. Strategic transformation, AI evolution from experimental tool to mission-critical enterprise infrastructure with $49 million 5-year investment. When GPT-5 goes down, switch to Claude 4.5. When Claude fails, shift to Gemini 2.5. No single point of failure. No workflow interruption. That's the operational advantage of model-agnostic architecture. The 300,000 personnel descriptions processed in 1 week? That validated the entire approach. 5.7 years of manual work completed in 7 days. This isn't future capability. This is operational infrastructure, running missions right now across NIPR and SIPR networks. In our next class, we will explore Palantir's Vantage and Maven programs. Class 10, Palantir Ecosystem, coming next. Stay connected with AI for GIs on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Daily insights on AI and military applications. Visit the full course below. I'm Dr. T. Justin Webb. Thanks for joining me for AI for GIs.